Greetings, everyone. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Yes, you saw me turning on the mic there. Hello, I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod. I am underwater, as you can see, my tail, and I am looking at a weapon. So this weapon is a part of the barracks of the underwater base and was delivered here by mistake. And so we are actually going to dismantle this weapon right now. If you are building the underwater base barracks and you have and you are in the middle of a war with barbarians or pirates or the like, this underwater gun is probably good for you. But for us, we are at peace. We have no weapons. We're not supposed to have any. And so since we're not, what is this? So let me come here and let me get a pickaxe, and we're just going to remove it. So we've come to a time, it's actually really beautiful, it is, but we've come to a time that I don't get to very often in Minecolonies, and that is that we have a fairly big sized colony, and it's not I have, I think, 116 people, but I can check later. That's all. I have less than 120 people. I have a lot of builders. I have, I think, 8 builders altogether. And they're coming to the place where they don't have as much to do anymore. But we do have something that they can do. We're taking away these tree pieces because of seaweed. I should be counting it because we can't sustain seaweed here. This is actually frozen water, and this seaweed is just going to die anyway. So we're just going to take it away. The salmon sometimes eat it, but this is not where they expect to find this kind of food. This is tropical food, or at least regular ocean food. And so because of that, a lot of times it doesn't survive here. It's too freezing cold. All right, so this is a military submarine that has been refitted by the university in order to do exploration. It still has military colors. You can see the university colors slipping in different places. And I don't know whether we're going to change the ship, the submarine. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to worry so much about those. Those I'm just going to assume are dead. And we'll move into some other places and look at some things. I want to go above. Everyone's sleeping right now. I want to go above. We do have this blanket, and maybe I should take this blanket off while I'm talking. Wait a second. This bear's tunnel is gone. Their cave is gone. Is there another cave in this area? Oh, I see. Wow. There is a bear in there, if I'm not mistaken. I'm seeing... No, I thought I was seeing a bear, but I'm not. Okay, so that cave is here for this bear, but I'm going to lead him over for a minute. And I've been saying him to the hers today, it seems like. I've been gendering them. This looks like there might be a bear here, but there actually isn't. Okay, so we're going to leave this one here. As you can see, the effects of Arnaaluk being underground, under the sea is warming up, and the habitats that the bears are used to, the polars, are going away. So we just have to make sure that there is a place for them. This is interesting. This is one of the covers, and when this cover goes away, I don't know that there's going to be any ice here for these bears. So we'll have to see what happens. The ice may come back in this area. Let me see if this cover is still working for something. These are farms, and this one might not be finished yet, so yeah, we still have to wait and see. But what will we do for Danny, for example? Danny is working here. We can have Danny start putting on the dome tops that we want to have on some of the buildings. And why don't we do that? I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I do know that our test showed that we can pull a dome from the decorations, and it will fit on top, and it will be right, and it'll fit right over the way it's supposed to. So let me get a piece that I need here. Let's get this. Yep, we have 8 builders, and let's touch down here. Let's switch to Aquatica, Aquatica. Now there's a thing. Really, you're not going to take it without the okay. And let's go to decorations, recreation, and the small dome, level 1. We're going to do a level 1. I might need the level 3 just so that I can see this part right here. Let's see what happens if we fit it over the correct way. Let me see what dome we get. Let's look at the dome. Actually, let's do it this way. So I know that that decoration thing was located right here. So if we turn this around so that it fits over the top of this this way, let's see what we're looking at. So I'm lining up this square corner and that square corner right there. That's exactly what I need. And then I need to bring this down until the hut block is lined up where it was before, which is right down there. Let's go inside. We'll take this airlock in for a minute. I'm going to have to wait for a second until my eyesight adjusts. There we go. And here we are. So let me see what this looks like. According to this, this should be here. And there it is. So see that right there? That means that I think that it's up one. The hut block was actually here on that wall. It was right here like this. So now we have the dome sitting right on top, right in that square. And the square is still there. It still matches, but let me go outside and look and see if there's any way that I can tell that it's in the right place. And there it is. See that right there? See that it's sitting up above that? Let's bring it down one more and sit it right here and see what that looks like. That would put the dome right over this, like that. And the level 3, that's what we're looking at, gives us, you can see the glass in those places right there. And it looks like it is correct. But the dome piece is down one. It's actually down one too far from where it was in the decoration. And that's why I'm just a little tiny bit concerned. We're going to come back in this door and we're going to look. So the dome piece was, yeah, see, it's sitting down too low. I think this is sitting actually down too low. So it puts the glass in here like this. And I'm looking at the tops of those. But that seems right, doesn't it? It does seem right. Let me put it up one more and look at it again. So let me put it up one to right there. And let me see what we've got. I don't think this is right. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so let's bring it down to here. And let me come down here. So I'm standing here. The lights are there. That's going to come around and all be in that part. This is an experiment and we're going to do it. So this is a level 1 and assign a builder. I'm not even doing the level 1. I'm assigning Danny to build this, build the building. Now the level 1 should put the decoration block right here, sign for the decoration block right there. Let's see if it does that. And Danny needs one thing. He needs a warped sign. We're going to go over to, it's noon, it's just after 1 p.m. We're going to go over to our carpenters. We have 2 carpenters up this hallway here, and I just want to make sure that they can make a warped sign because this is not going to be the first. And we're going to have some warped wood for it. We can't grow warped. Hello, you. There is. Now this is Leroy right here. And let's come to here. Let's look here. Let's teach sign. And let's teach the warped sign. And there we are. And there we go. Let's look at warped for a minute. RP. And we've got the stem. And we've got this, and this is the carpenter. But this is not what he's doing. This is what Milan is doing over here. So let me see if this morning, if I actually did give him some warped. I did not. Let me see if there is warped. Look at that. He's doing stuff. Let me see if there's warped here. As a part of the build here, does he have, he's got some pieces, some warped pieces. And there's the warp sign. Okay, so we're good to go. All right, and now all we have to find out is if we have some warped. So that's Danny. Danny's going to be working on that, and we saw that he has started work on it. So that takes care of him. Let's look for Chris and see what, did I say Chris? No, hold on. Not Chris. Case. I'm just getting a sip of water. Then Sanchez is sleeping. We're going to come down here and let's see. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Ryan and Case are done with their projects, and we're going to have Case actually work on something over here that's been forgotten, and that is the mystic site. So back here, right here, we have a level 4 mystic site, and Ryan is, Case is actually going to work on it. So the builder is going to be Case. Nope, the builder is going to be Ryan. Upgrade the building. So she's going to start working on this building. And there are some domes we can't have. So see, this is what happens. We're encased in ice here. But it's kind of fun when the ice packs happen like that. However, there are some others that we can have wonderfully. And this is one of them up the here. Up on top. I'm going to go into the restaurant here and up to the top. And there's the dome piece. Now I could.
You are so
what's the
wise.
matter? You're not getting any compost? We'll check on that. So here, see where this is? And see it's in this block right here? And that's what they're going to put up, that optional dome thing there. We're going to see if we can build this. Let's upgrade. And let's have Ryan, let's have Case up, build the building. Let me see what happens with this. Let me see what we get. We'll know if it's not working right by putting on the goggles. Thank you. Yes, you are correct. And it's not. See, the setting is wrong, so we're going to cancel that. Cancel the build. And the build is canceled. So the only way that we're going to be able to put this on is to actually break that. See that right there? And let's go over and let's get a new one. So let's go to Aquatica, and I hope, I think I'll have to go down and do it from the builder or from the town hall, because it's still showing with the, oh, because it's nighttime? Yeah, it did go night. Okay, let's come down. So it absolutely isn't fixed, and that's, thank you to the goggles for showing us that. So the way we're putting it on here is the only way to get that to fit properly, is to take the decoration and put it on top. And so that's what we're going to do with the one over here. So let's go to Case and cancel the build. It should be canceled already. It just hasn't canceled. No, it did not cancel. Interesting. Okay. So we have a way out we're going to come over here and go outside so we can set the dome the way we did with that one. And this is what they're going to be working on for a while. They're going to be putting domes on tops of buildings in the areas, and this is the building that we wanted the dome on. Now we could do a dome on top of the clothing store. See where it is? We can do a dome here. This dome is, this is the clothing store right here. This is the hall right here. That would be a perfect place to have one. But we're going to do this one first, the dining room. And so Aquatica, recreation, decorations, the small dome, and you can see it is over there. Let's bring the small dome and line it up with this building. So it should be lined up now, but we'll see. There we go. There's the lines, the blue lines. So we need to bring this over and that. Let's bring this up one. And that is saying it's in the right place. And the dome piece is right, right on the seat there. So we need to turn this round until we get the dome in the right place. So let's use this airlock right here to go inside so that we can go upstairs. Wait for my eyes to adjust for a second. It's going to be bright. There we go. And yeah, we need to go upstairs. So we're going to head to the main shopping corridor right here, connector, and go up. And here we are. So let's go up to the second floor of the restaurant. And here we are. So the dome piece is supposed to be right here. It's putting it there. Let's do the level 3 for a minute and see where it is. So see, it's fitting. It looks like it fits there. It really and truly does. But look how far down that is. Let's bring it up one, and that would put it there where it's supposed to be. But that's up one, I believe, from, yep, sure enough, it absolutely is. I'm going to try this one. We're going to bring it down to here. So the dome is going to sit right above this restaurant like this. And I'm looking and I'm trying to see. And I think this is okay. Now the only thing that I might do is turn it so that it's in the original dome position, which would be over here. See the hut block piece? And put it right here. Now I wonder if that was what you were supposed to do. I wonder if it really hadn't. I wonder if there was a misunderstanding and it wasn't supposed to. See, that's wrong. I'm sitting. That is wrong. So let's bring it down to here. This is the floor, and this would have everything like this with the dome there. If we bring it up one, the dome would be sitting on top of that part right there and sitting up high. Let's try it. We'll just try it. Oh yes, I just sat again. Let's bring it down right here. See this part right here? Let's bring it all the way down to here and put the dome there. So when they walk around, right here where they are, the dome is still up, and I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the level 1, let's go back to the level 1. It is in the right place. You see that corner matching there. And the top corner should be... Why can I see that and not the top corner? Okay, that means we have to go out. Let's look one more time. So we'll come out and go down and come out and see where that top corner is. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we came out this way, and let's just go over to that one. I think they're equidistant, these airlocks from that restaurant. And we need to be above the ice. Aha, and see right there? That's it. And what am I looking at? Isn't that interesting? Let's raise it up. And there it is. Okay. I think it belongs here. And I think this is what we're going to do. So level 1, let's come to here, and we're going to assign a builder, and we're going to assign case to build the building. And there is the new one of that. Okay, so Danny, Case, and Ryan are working on things in this area. We could take the museum entrance. Why don't we do that? I'm gonna go down here in the museum to the first floor. That's the pod that they came in. And we're going to continue down to here. The time of day is, it's too late to sleep, so everyone's going to start working in a little bit. Let me take off the goggles for a second, and let me put this away. We'll leave everything else the way it is right now. So that takes care of them. Let's see what Lionel and River are doing in the other area of town. Now we probably are going to have some more housing in this area. The question is, where is this housing going to be? Is this level 5 yet? It is. Okay. Where is this housing going to be? Because we have a couple people who are going to work in this area. We have this apartment building here, and you can see it's full already of people. And there goes Spencer to his job, and Lionel is waiting for something. Problem? What are you waiting for, Lionel? You're waiting for rabbit stew? You have the rest of what you need? You just need a rabbit stew right now? Okay. We're gonna have to get the cook to make a rabbit stew for him. He's working on this. And when he's done, we need him to work on the level 5. This is only a 4, and we need the level 5. River is working on, hi, Isaac. What's the matter? Isaac, what's the matter? What's wrong with you?
You are so wise, my friend.
Okay, so that's food. We'll check on the food in just a moment. The food means that I think I'm going to have to go to the restaurants and see about them. But let's check River. Yeah, we have one of these, and we know that with this purpur in here, this is level 5, and we can make a tree for this, a tree section for this, decide on a tree for this area. We're going to have 3 apartment buildings off of this one piece right here. The 3rd apartment building is going to be here. Maybe it may not be close enough to where the other people work. We've got apartments here, and there it is. There's the dome. But see, the dome piece is gone now. I don't remember whether I put it down or whether I put it up. We can look. That would be interesting. Yeah, let's do that for a second, because that'll solve our problem if we do that. Let's put on the glasses here for a second. Let's go out. They're both fishing, both of our fishers. This is Thomas and Onyx right there, and we'll come up here, and this is the only dome installation, and we did not have a builder build it. We were doing an experiment to see if it was going to go on top of the building properly, and it actually did. And so let's look and see what it says this dome is. So recreation, this is the large dome, level 3, and Danny is done. You can see that the piece is coming in. You can see the hut block, and see where the hut block's sitting right there. Let's see if I can match this up the way I matched up the others, and we'll see where it's sitting in relationship to this dome. And that's why we did this dome. So now I'm moving it into place. You see it's not matching. That's a match. That's the match. And then move this piece down to where this green block is. So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm putting the domes here. I added glass on the tops of some of these, I thought. Let me see if that's true. Let's bring it up one and see. If it's up to here, that covers that glass right there. Did I add glass, or did I just add the pieces on the inside? And that puts that in that position right there. But that puts it up one from the building. It looks like it's saying it's here. It looks like it's saying that when it was built flat and it was here. I still don't have an answer, so we'll just have to wait until it's complete on one of the others. Now Danny is done with the level 1, which is just putting up the sign. So we're going to go over to where Danny is. It's very bright. It is. I still have the goggles on, so I can still see the piece where it's supposed to be. That is where it's supposed to be. It is, it is, it is. It is indeed. So he finished right here, and we're going to come into the airlock and get him to begin working on it. So the level 1 just puts the hut block there. The level 2 actually builds it, and the level 3 is the finish, is the full finish. And sure enough, he's got a sign in his hand, and look how far down it is. So it's actually one down, and now we're going to see what happens when he starts building it. Build the building and see what it looks like. So that's him, and I'm going to stay a little bit close. I'm not going to go off for a long period because I want to see. So let me come here. Let me come here. Let's take these off right now. And there's going to be deliveries. I will get to the farm builders in just a moment. I didn't assign River anything to do, but I think I'm going to have to go back and make sure that Nina's restaurant is feeding people, and we'll go the restaurant route. So this is going to become our regular tour, is to make sure that the restaurants are working. And so let's come here, and Nina's got a bunch of people waiting, and there are people eating, so she is starting to feed them. They're getting their food, and they're going back and sitting at tables. And let me see what she's got here. That person went off. They had soup. Let's look and see what's in her inventory. So she didn't get any of the foods yet that she's supposed to be getting. And she hasn't gotten any yet.
What is it?
A delivery is being made of milk, and a delivery is being made of stuffed pitas to her. Garlic is going to the chef, and tacos and nether peppers, all that is going to the chef. So it's showing that those things are going to be done. We'll check, but she absolutely is not able to feed everyone. We have some pizzas in the warehouse, and we're going to bring them down and put them, since they haven't been delivered, it's not even showing them on the list. And so we're going to go to the warehouse for a minute. Actually, Danny, did you finish? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, if you say so.
Here. If I say so. Okay. Nope. He's still waiting. So he's working. So it must have been Case who finished. Yes, it is. Okay, good. I'm going to the warehouse for a minute and see what happened to the pizzas. And let's see if we can find some. And why aren't they getting delivered? If they're in the warehouse and if she needs them, why aren't they being delivered? Let's close that door. Let's look at pizza. Let's look for pizza. We do have corn. And we do have mushroom. Let's find some. Usually the fridges are upstairs. Let me see if that's true. Yep. So let's go up here. And let's look. And there we go. There's a fridge with the door open. And here we are. Let's take this. I don't think Nina has hand pies, which I don't see any of those in the fridge. She doesn't serve steak dinners. She serves stewed trenchers, and I don't see any of those. There are plenty of bottles and plenty of things, but I don't see. let's just do, there's 3 of the regular pizzas. Let's do those. Let's close this. Wait. And tacos, and she doesn't serve those. Okay. And there's some cakes. A lot of the refrigerated food is from, picked up from the people when they finished eating. In other words, they brought foods home more than they needed. Let's give this to Nina and see if it makes a difference, and then we'll get to the next group of people, the next restaurants, and see if they're having the same problem. It's almost as though Paloma is not working, and she shouldn't be. We could start her over. We could do the thing where she has some time. Look at her skill set. Her skill set's amazing. So this is what she's supposed to be doing. So continue. Come down here and give her these, and we'll see if it makes a difference. Now, if Nina and Michael are too far away, Corinne and Khalil seem to be getting food just fine. But Nina and Michael are much farther away, and it doesn't seem like they are. So let's add these, and let's see if the... Yep, there it is. That's what they want. They want pizza. I was sure of that. And Atticus is paused because he's not injured, but he hasn't had enough food in order to go anywhere. He does have food, including a pizza himself, and he does have soup. Now, we took this away and he has it again. So this is what he wants to take with him. He has torches. What I don't see is a flint and steel, so he doesn't have one, and we'll have to make it. And then we'll look at his armor and see if he needs to have a whole new set. Now it's interesting, he is not, we don't have, which is really curious, we actually don't have any plate for him yet, which is most fascinating. And so we'll see what happens with that. But right now, everyone is asleep. The druids just got their pizzas that they ordered, that Nina had set aside for them. We're walking through the Museum of Natural History to the university area, and we're going to look at that is yep, that's Lee, and so far Lee is the only one. Lee, and I think maybe our other Lionel, we have 2 Lionels, actually has the plate, and they only have a breastplate so far, so it's fine. We definitely let's check for a second. Let's check. Let's come here, and let's come here, and let's go to let's become a player. So I'm going to become a land person, and I have hearts now, and we're going to come over and look at the research in the university, and I do that to keep from maybe making something not work. So I don't want to break the hut block, and I don't want to auto start anything. So as far as food is concerned, we've done gourmand, we've done gorger, stuffer, we've done epicure, and they should be getting the benefits of this. And glutton is the maximum. And I don't know that I want to do that yet. I don't know. I like doing theater, and that's the thing that I'm not actually sure how I feel about that. This is the children, and I don't want them growing faster. And we're still working on this. Do you see what I see? It's saying we need a gas tier, and we do have a gas tier here. Earlier today on Twitch, when I was looking at the cakes, I saw that. So I knew that we had one. I want to look at this too and see if there's something we're supposed to be doing with that. So let's go to, nope. Let's go to research. Let's go to civilian. Let's go down to the undertaker area here. And sure enough, so they're going to work on that piece right there. And the gas tier will allow for improved resurrection chance, and that's fine. And decay, some of these we're just going to be doing for research. We've already done the speed stuff, so unlocks runability and keeps the grave there longer. These ones, we would need the graveyard to be up to level 5, and it is not. So when Lionel is finished on the hotel part that he's working on, he's going to begin working on the graveyard, the restoration of the pyramid, which is going to be really fun. And River will take over doing the hotel, and then doing the clothing store that's there, doing the cruise station that is going to be there, where the people can take a boat, and those things are going to happen. Let's look at technology for a second. No, actually, let's go back to here for a minute. To civilian, I just want to look at there it is. See that right there? The masters right there to gain XP when studying. Requires a library, and they can do that one. So we have those two. In technology, the ones that we need in technology are huge ones where we have a lot of stuff. This is needs 1,024 redstone, and I think that's more than three blocks. How much do we have here? We have a portion of the cookies and the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would need at least 3 more iron, possibly more, but definitely 3 more iron. Iron ingots. Let's request 64. Request 1, 2, 3. It says we have them and we're going to get them. So we'll do that. That'll fit in the box. Those 3 will fit in the box. The cakes, we can take some of these cakes now out. We need, I think we need like 3 rows of cakes, but I'm going to check and see if we have any place other than the inventory, and we do not. So we're just going to fill in this until we have enough. We can order some more cakes to come here. CAKE, and let's order 6 more requests. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And I think that's all I'm going to do right now. Is get the iron. The iron actually combats civilization. It gets us better tools for faster. That's what we're going to look at right now. Come down here and see what we're trying to get to. I need 64 racks, and I think I don't have enough for full stock, which means buildings can minimum stock 100% more, and that requires a mine, but we need 64 racks. And loaded means citizens' inventory has more slots, and that needs 128 emeralds and 64 racks. So let's come over. Let's look and see how many racks we have. What do you know? Look at this. We have enough racks to research. So let's come here. No, let's come here and let's do the research on that. Yay! Where is that? Is that right here? Full stock? And there we go. Yay, team. They're laughing too. It's like, oh, they wanted that. They definitely did. And then the other thing is emeralds. And we're going to ask for 100. Let's look at the diamonds here. This is too far up. So we do need the iron, and we're working on that. And and the redstone. That's the other one. We need the redstone. And this one, right here. This emerald, which is 128, that looks like. Which is 64 and 64 emeralds. So let's get emeralds, ERALD. Let's get 64, and let's request 1, 2, and that should be 128. And there's a delivery schedule for those. Okay. And okay. Oops, sorry. Hi, Hannah. How are you doing? Let me look at our researchers. We're going to look at them. So people are working on their mana. Eli is assistant to the dean. He is the dean at this particular time. And then the others are working towards their mana. Now they were getting mana at one time when they were here. I don't see that happening. I'm gonna watch for a little bit and see. Edison has been like that for a while. I don't see their numbers changing here for the work that they're doing, and they used to. And I don't see that changing. Let's go into the library for a second. And let's look and see. So all the kids have graduated. They're all above 30. Kendra came in. She's a druid, and she has, her focus is 24. Her mana's 30, but actually her mana's only 20. So she's waiting to go to school. And in actuality, she and Zariah, Kendra and Zariah, do need the research experience, because look at their research. So they should be able to increase. We'll see what happens here. We'll see how that works out. It's one of the reasons children over visitors is because children will grow more experience, and that's why. But we wanted to rescue some druids, and we have. All right, so let's return to our mermaid status. And so we'll do the spell that returns us to our mermaid status. And then we can go out and go to the other builders. So he's waiting for materials right here. And yep, he's waiting for concretes, and he's waiting for those pieces. We'll go to case. You can see that Ryan is working, and we'll come here and go to case. Now there's something that she's going to ask for that is something that we're going to have to get from the mermaid nation of Tana. She's going to ask for an ocean artifact that absolutely has to be gotten from Tana and from the mermaids, because we have to get permission to even take one of those away. Now this is actually down too far. We're going to see what it looks like when it's done. And let's come here and let's upgrade. And the builder is going to be case and build the building, and then we'll see how these are. So we have two of these. If it looks like something bad's happening, we can change it. So these are our two test domes. We're having builders build them, and we'll see what's going on. There is Martha, and she is making glass. She's absolutely making glass. Let's look here, and Dax is not making any glass right now. And this is the thing that I want to know. I want to know if only one people works at a time. So you can have all of these people, you can have a couple buildings do more than one building work. I know the farms do, but I'm not seeing that these do. I'm not seeing that these do. And he's got, he is making stuff. He definitely is. Let me see what he, if he has some specials. He does not, and we'll leave that. Let me come here. Logan should be getting us some things, and we'll just come here and look and see. I don't see anything specific going on, which is, and it's raining. So everyone is taking a break during the rain. There's Amanda. Amanda's the blacksmith, and then the carpenters. And this morning we got our crusher, Raquel, to actually begin making gravel again. And so she's making gravel, and she hasn't gotten any yet. And there it is. And there it is. So you can only have 10 couriers to a warehouse. And I saw someone asking today about how many, if you could have a second warehouse. And this is something we may have to consider if it's turning out that the 10 couriers that we have 9. The 9 couriers that we have aren't enough. Let me come down here and look at this. I'd like to have a courier stationed here. But if I do, this is a level 4. If I have a courier stationed here, there's going to have to be some other housing or some other kind of arrangement, and that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. So I don't need as much housing. See, there's one here. I don't need as much for the people who are here. Who I need it for is the hotel. I could have them stay in the hotel, but I don't like the idea of that. I want it to be that the hotel is actually works for visitors, even though there won't be any, because the tavern's too far away. Had I known about the hotel, what would I have done? Had I known about it from the beginning, what would I have done differently? It's a good question. Would I have put the tavern and the hotel in the same area so we would have the visitors in that section? It's probably what I would have done. But lots of cities get started and then things change, or things are added, or things happen, and the original plans that seemed perfect, there are things that have to be adjusted because of it, and that is what we have. And since we can only have one place where visitors come in, the hotel is there for visitors at the tavern. They can come and be in town, but they are going to arrive at the hotel. That's how we're going to do it. Beatrix doesn't have anything to do. Let's look and see. This is a level 5, yay Daniela. And these are level 3s, I can tell because they have ladders. And so Beatrix is done with this part. Now I want to wait. I don't want to do too many domes right away because I want to be able to keep checking on the build. So she's going to help Hallie back here with the other farms, and there is a farm right here. This is a level 5, yay! And this is a 3, and this is a 3. Excellent. This is done. Congratulations. I think she just finished this. I think that's why it's done. Let's come down to the other farms and we'll look at them. There's the Skyrus apartment building. These are level 5 dairies right here. You can see that this apartment building information center has been completed. It's in purple. And so this is another one that we're going to change to trees. The guard tower back here is a level 5. And as soon as Kylie is ready, she is promised this guard station. And druids, no, looking for researchers. And we're seeing, there's Eli, and there's Kylie. So Kylie is still an 11 right now as far as mana is concerned. And so we'll have to see if it's going to grow. Just like the, yes, just like on Earth. Just like on Earth, absolutely. Hi, Jellybean. How are you? Welcome. I started late. I did indeed. I started late, and this is it. This is what Beatrix is going to work on, and we're going to have her upgrade this building. How's the rest of your day been so far? And this is a 5 here. And Elena is not working on anything. She finished. Dun 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 dun. So this is a level 5 rabbit hutch. And this is the way it is right now. And you can see some rabbits trying to escape, but they cannot. And that thing where rabbits give you coffee, I don't know what that is. I honestly don't know. You're doing a little better? Good. I will tell you, it's that kind of day. I definitely will. I'm going to pick these up so that they don't pick them up. And we'll do that. You can come up to here. And there we are. And then, what do I have? How many was that? Well, that wasn't much. Okay, good. So we'll just put these here. These were from when I repaired something, I think. Oh, I flooded the place, I think. And I think that's where those came from. We don't keep carpets. Okay. So Elena needs something to do. And this is a level 4. So the builder is going to be Elena, upgrade the building. I am glad that you are feeling better. I definitely am. What did we change this to? Garlic? Why don't you have any? This is a courier problem. This is actually a courier problem. We're having a courier problem. Let me make sure that Quentin is working. Quentin is scheduled to work. He has 1 garlic. We're gonna plant it. He was supposed to be changing to garlic, and we will just plant the 1 garlic that he has, and we'll see what happens. There. The other Bentley started off with 4, so it's not that crazy. So this is a level 5. Dun, 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 dun. And this is a level 5. So that level 4 is the only one there. And then we're going to have down here, we still have this one is a level 4, and then we have this is a level 5. Hold on. This one we can bring up. I think one of them we can't. I thought that we can't grow it, but I'd have to go out and look and see if that's true. Or these are the ones that can be. Let's move over. I'm going to look for a minute. I'm going to go out the airlock that's right here. I want to see that farm and see if we can. If we can, we could just go ahead. So we're here. This one right here is already a level 3. And over here, where we were, this is where we were talking about. I'm right here. So this one absolutely can be. There's enough room here for it to be a full level. And over here, and this one can be a full level too. So these are fine. I think we just weren't going to make them because it would mean putting another farmer out in this area. And we might need to. Without armies, it's fascinating. I should be able to have a whole group of people working, and I should be able to have a whole set of neighbors. Like for instance, over here, we have another set of mine. We have another mine here. Hold on a sec. We have a mine here. We have another blacksmith, another smelter, and we were thinking that we might in fact have another stone mason. That would give us 3. It would give us one in this area right here. I'm looking at the housing for a second, and what I can do with the housing is have them build it, and that'll take care of that. Mr. Villager, oi! Oi, Mr. Villager, how are you? How are things today? How's things going? So yes, so we could extend this out. We've got a cutoff here. This is the border. And the border's moved beyond. It actually has. Where is it? Whoa! Look how far back the border is. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's that other sunken ship right there. It's a shipwreck. It's not sunken. It just wrecked on that shoreline. And look at this. Doesn't this look like a building or something in here? But look at it. It's all gonna fall down if you just breathe on it. But that's beyond. That's beyond. But this is now inside the border. This monument here, this ruin. This is a ruin. And how are we? Okay. Doing okay. This is one of those interesting days. A lot of people are working, but there's a lot of, it's very hard. It's a hard day. And I think a lot of people feel it. This is the rabbit hutch right here. And we're coming through and looking at some other things. For the time being, I would like to move some people out to the bookstore. The only thing is housing. Housing is the only thing, and we still have stuff that's going to go here. So there is the new pyramid, which is going to be here. This is going to be interesting when I start, because I haven't done some things yet in this area. Look at this. Look at these things. Look at this down here. Ooh. Whoa. Wow. This is the fun thing of being a mer again and having mer sight, that I can come down into these places really easily. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Villager. I'm glad that you're good. And it's like, whoa, look at that. There is some gold. There is some iron and lapis and things right under our noses, right in this section near the pyramid, in this volcano hole right here. We don't need that anymore. And we would need, and this is it right here. So we have the restaurant coming out here. The ship is here. The Undertaker is here. We would almost have to have housing here. That would be freaky. I don't know about that. I don't know. I honestly don't know about that. Now, we've always, and this has always happened to us, we can't go down. We've always been in areas that were limited ocean-wise, where because of where we are, this is pretty shallow here. And so we can't go down very far. Like we can't put something underneath these. That would be fun if we could do that. So we can't actually in this instance. What should we do? They're putting the domes on. We're going to work on the housing, work on some houses and personalize some of them again. We'll do some of that. We'll work on the information centers. But what else can... Yeah, it's this section over here where we're putting the hotel that we need just one more set of housing. So the hotel, this is the hotel right here. And right here, we have the submarine bay. So we can't block this area. And here we can't block this part, because this is where the submarines come in, the little scrubs. They come in and go underneath. So they come in and they go underneath the buildings, so they can come up right here. So see, there's a submarine sitting there, and there are two of them sitting right there. So, plus the concrete subs turn around in this area. There's the hotel. Concrete sub is sitting right here, and this is the sub terminal right here. Submarine terminal attached to the hotel, and then this is the clothing store for the hotel area. So we have the clothing store, we have the flower shop, gift shop, and then we have a bookshop right here. So that's pretty much like what hotels have, and that's good. They're gonna have to live in the hotel. I so don't like that. These drones come down from here. They come down here and go under, and then they go over. So they can either go this way, or they can, yeah, they'd have to go completely around, which is why they're drones, completely around these buildings here, and around this glacier right here. And you can see, and then they can come actually up and drop things off right here. So this is the lumber yard. So those drones can drop off things right here. This is not for lumber. This is food and things for the restaurant and for the makers in this area. This is transport, taking things away for them. And that reminds me that this is what we're going to end up doing with the subs. Now is the perfect moment to warn. Let me see here. Hold on. Hotel of the Frost Trap. Oh, and you just sent a good horror movie, short movie, but of course with a special warning for me. Oh, you did? Yeah, well, I might not watch it. I'm not one who likes to be scared, and I don't consider it fun, and I might not watch it. I will tell you that up front so that you won't be disappointed. But I don't like them. You can ask Vincentius, except he's asleep. I don't like it. For one thing, I have some kind of connection, the empathic thing, where when I see stuff happening to people in movies and things like that, if it's too realistic or if it's too scary or stuff, I begin to ask for angels to help. And if I start doing that, I can't watch. I can't watch. That means it's gone beyond the story for me. It's not a story anymore. I'm one of those, yeah. It's like people who don't, who don't like comedies or something. I don't know. We're not going to have any here. We're actually not going to have any rail here. So we know that each one of these is, I believe, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 4 7s, which is going to be 28 of these rails that we're taking away here. So I apologize. It hasn't anything brutal. It's recommended sneak peek it from 3 miles. It's not so much brutality. It's just if it's scary, I'm just not interested. I'm sorry. I know. That's why I don't do war. I don't like it. I don't consider it a way of life, and I don't like it. Ooh, these shouldn't be blue. This should be green. Here. I'll put this part here. And I appreciate the fact that you want to include me in what you think is fun, and I appreciate that, Mr. Villager. I do. I do. I'm just warning you in advance that I'm probably not gonna watch, so. Now, I don't mind if you put it on the thing. If you put it in Discord on my channel for others to watch, it's actually fine if it's just scary, so long as it's not, something that's not approved. But shall you take it down? No, that's what I'm saying. I was just saying that if other people might enjoy it, Jelly Bean might like it. I wish Zaf was there. Johnny might like it. Johnny Speed. So I'm just talking about me, and other people might actually enjoy it. So yeah, nah, I don't think you need to take it down. And I'm not one of those who's like, well, if I can't do it, nobody's gonna do it. That's wrong. So yeah, nah, that's fine. So leave it, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see, other people might think it's really fun. So see where we are here. We already have this area We needed this hallway here to connect, and we have. And now we need that's a change. How interesting. Interesting. Okay, and now we need to do trees here, and we have tree. This is the sakura forest that's supposed to be here. And oh no, the zelkova. Sorry, the zelkova. And these are zelkova leaves. We can look at zelkova and see if we have any other color leaves. Zelkova. Is going to show us the leaves. It is kind of not. Let's go to leaves. And let's look at the zelk. Those are oaks. There's zelkova. And that is looking like we only have, yeah, the red. So in this area, this is going to be, yeah, we have a couple different color skyrises, but we definitely have the red for the zelkova. And this is the wood. And so that is going to go, this is going to be their park in this little section where we're going to put the trees in here. Now the dome that could be on top of this, we could have it go in. I think I want to wait and put a dome especially here because of the aquarium not having a dome. The aquarium does not have a dome on it. Let's put the dome on this building first, and then we'll put the trees in, or we can put the bushes in, or we can start doing a little something of it. How is the family going? How are they? Vincentius is asleep, and my sister is okay. She's okay. She is stable, I think. I'm not entirely sure. She can be very private, and when I'm not going with her to the doctor, there's a lot of times that I don't have all the information, but it seems like she's okay. When she's feeling good, she likes to cook, and she cooked on Sunday. She baked, and she likes to cook, and so that's usually a sign that she is feeling good, feeling better, and I'm really glad about that. So we just went to sleep because I want to see what's going on with Mauricio. I want to make sure that Mauricio is feeding people, and then we'll check on Corinne and stuff. Yes, the vampire is asleep. Although, because of his schedule is sort of like a 30-hour schedule, he does have times when he's awake during this time. So it's not a thing like that. What's her specialty?
Is there
what does she
a
like
problem?
to do? She likes to bake things. So she baked wonderful cornbread, and which was delicious and lovely. And
You are
what
so
you waiting
wise.
for? Your food? Wait, you shouldn't be having food is too raw, but you sure do. You're not supposed to be having food is too raw, and you're not supposed to be having cooked cod. There shouldn't be any cooked cod. Why are you cooking cod? Hold on, let me make sure he's not. He's not supposed to be. And it looks like he has the same thing too. Although, look at this. He did get pizzas. So he did get served. And this is excellent. I'm taking away the cod, and I would put the bowls in here. But they're not supposed to be cooking. And there's River getting her food service. And she is going to go to work. Does she have anything to do? Let's find out. So she likes to bake. She likes to make fruit pie things or cobbler kind of things, and she likes to bake like the cornbread and things like that. She likes to cook a lot of different things. Like, she's really good at making meals. She likes special meals and likes to make those, like holiday meals. She likes doing that kind of thing. She's very creative and artistic, as well as being the scientist. She's the scientist, but she loves to work with her hands. And it's because of her that I have my dreads, actually. It was her idea more than 20 years ago. She introduced me to them when I was lamenting the fact that I didn't like the styles of the time, and that I wanted something. And she suggested doing twists, and it was really sort of like, oh, this is amazing. This is definitely what I want. And then for a while, when we got to Portland, I didn't have them anymore. I couldn't find anyone to do them, for one thing. Or I couldn't, wait, that's red. No. All right, let's do this. Let's put that in. I don't think I'm going to have that part. We can see that that's the fishery down there. This is, oh, I see. That's actually, oh, maybe we did. We'll see in a minute. And, yeah, I can't add any housing here. There isn't anybody for this housing. Most of the people who are living in this area need to be closer. What do I want to do with that fish? By the way, and this apartment building, yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have them start building the apartments that are left. There is the Druid apartment building, and almost all the apartments need to be built there. This is the Undertaker Ron. It's raining, and so he's coming up to investigate. And there's Evelyn right here. Evelyn's going into the bookstore, which is not open. So we were looking at having Cadence come here, and that's what we wanted to do. At the very end of the Twitch, we were looking at that. And so let's see again. Cadence is Khalil, the owner of the restaurant, and June, who's a druid. Cadence is one of their fosters. They fostered 3 kids, Edison, Cadence, and Sam. And I haven't seen Sam in a while. So Sam must be actually studying to be a druid, because he's not coming up with the others in there. And there's the researchers right here. We've got 3 of them. Unless Sam became... No, see? Zio and Zane became one of the squires with Zio and Harry. So, yeah. So, we could do one thing. Hold on a second. If we had cadence, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do here. Kendra and let me look at the mana is 20. Soraya's is 20. That's not doing anything. Let's go back to here. So we could either have cadence, we could have Moontail, Everly, because I don't see anything really. Agility, dexterity, agility and adaptability would be couriers. And for adaptability, Michaela, Zane is probably going to be the best one for that. He's Yale's kid, Yale and Kylie's foster. Actually, he's Yale's kid, and Kylie is his foster mom for that. So Zane could do the courier. But Everly would probably be good out here. Let's do that. We're going to put Everly as one of the first. We need somebody out here to actually run that. And if she is here, let's see where she can live. Let's look here. This is Miranda and Isaac living here. And here, ooh, and this is Evelyn, the florist. Ah, yes, this is Zaf's, the one that Zaf decorated. And yeah, it's one of these. And it still needs some work done here, but Evelyn is happy with it right now, the flower shop owner. Okay, and can I close? Oh, close that piece. Here's one. And let me see. Everly, she would be within range here. And this is not done. So, let's do build options. The builder is going to be River and upgrade the building. I'm going to cancel the courier that she's working on for a minute. Let's do it at her shop. Just make sure that it's done. And then I'm going to have to find Everly someplace to stay until her apartment is done. Guess where she's going to stay? She's going to stay in the hotel until her apartment is done. So let's go up here. Whoa! What just happened there? Okay. And let's come here. And let's get Everly. There she is. And she's going to be assigned here for right now. And so she'll be in one of these rooms. Look at these pretty rooms. Look at those beautiful doors. Oh, this is very nice. And there's a small one right there. So yeah, so she's going to be in one of these rooms and we'll come and check. And we've moved her so far. And then when he's done with the level 5, we'll go from there. Let's do this for just a minute. I should go to sleep so we don't have rain, right? I think so. I think so. So when the, where are we? We have a few more minutes of drone hands. This one, which is my favorite drone hands. And when it's done, we're going to move on to one of the other of drone hands pieces, and we're going to do it. So we are halfway through, and we're going to look at some things. Jelly Bean, you might not be there, but if you are, I'd love to hear what's going on either in your Sims or in your game. I'd love to hear which game you're doing and what's going on. Mr. Villager, I'd love to hear if you, what happened to the fact that that one person contrited, decided that he was actually going to be nice. And did everyone believe that person? You are. So yeah, I'd love to hear what's happening with the games that you are playing right now. That would be very fun. And let's come back here. Oh, that's what we were doing. Hold on. We have to get River actually to stop working on that courier. I don't really need that one. We can use one of the other ones up here, and we'll just get, we need her to work on the apartment and bring it up. So let's cancel that for now and let her get started on the apartment. So we have the people who are working on the farms. We have them all set. It is raining, and what time of day is it? Let's see. It's 11 o'clock at night. It's not even midnight yet. Wow. Everyone's going to go to bed early. Now, do I want to, or do I want to actually work on something? I think I do. I think I do. So this is the Sakura right here. No, this is the Zelkova. And let's go through. Let's come through. Let's get tree. Let's get the tree trunk. There it is. We have leaves. We have saplings. Whoops. I didn't put any of that anywhere. Leaves, we have saplings, we'll put those all there. Let's put this up until we get to the warehouse. And like that. Right now you're moving. You moved and you're rebuilding your first base. It's on the same planet, but it's near a mining node. Interesting. Yeah, we have fun stuff, don't we? We do. I like doing things, different things. This is to repair this. And we don't need that right now. And so we're going to fill in the forest in this area here. And this will be their place where they can actually enjoy the trees. And this is the trees that we have in this area. Okay, and then this part right here that's dripping, this is where trees are going to be. And right here. I think we have to make that full block where that is. So we're going to do that. Let's come over here. And the glass, we're just going to have the glass come out so that these don't drip through the leaves. We will make that full block in that part. This is interesting. This is a level 4. I mean a level 5, and yet it now has this little enclosure piece in here. So we can't see out. So we definitely are going to need the dome top on this. And putting in the trees isn't going to, yay! Ron, our undertaker, has had his skills increased. Yay team, yay for Ron. Does it drip through the, yes it does. Okay, so now I need this. And if I want to keep it the same, yep, can't use that. I can use that. So we don't need this one. We'll put this here. And we'll take these, each one of them, and trade them out. So let's do the white first, all in these sections here. If it's where the trees are, we are going to have to, that one's not going to matter. And that one's good. Okay. Let's get the whites from here. Those are just stairs here, and we're making them full so that they won't drip after we put the leaves there. And I think that's going to work. Let's do this part and this right here. That's dripping. And okay. And so let me see if I did this. I did. Let me see if I did this side. I did. Okay, so all of those have been done. It's these that haven't been done. And so we'll do these pieces now. It's actually, it's fun. It's fun. And yeah, I want to, I'm hoping that I will be able to have the packs for 20 and for 19 up on the up in Discord, so that you can actually see which ones, and because that would be fun, and I really would like to do that.
Yeah. No, better not.
That's Spencer. Spencer going to work. He sounded like he was talking on the phone or something, didn't he? It sounded like, yeah, yeah, I'll have to call you back. I'm in the middle of getting to work right now. Lionel, what's going on with you? Is it still, are you still upset, or are you eating? Are you coming to eat? Okay, so here we go. Everyone's coming here. And let me see, Mauricio. Mauricio does have food that he's serving. There's Raquel, and he is getting service. That looked like Miranda going off. She's not going to stay. She just wanted takeout. And look at Calvin and Milan. are having breakfast together. And then, no, this is Amanda here. That was Miranda, but this is Amanda. And River's headed to her shop, and Raquel is waiting. And what are you doing? What you doing? What you doing up there, Raquel? Do we have both Raquels? There we go. Now she knows where she's going. Okay. And there's Sloan. Are you stuck? Is this ceiling too low for you? Are you stuck here? Or are you just jumping up and down in your chair? He shouldn't be stuck. He's standing. So I think they're up, and I walked away and they went away. So I keep getting them dancing. I keep getting these people who are dancing. I'm gonna have to put music indications here because they're dancing. They're actually dancing. He's like, yep, I'm having a great day. I'm dancing in here. And here we go here. Now normally we usually have rail in this area, and so we can't fill the whole thing in, but we don't have rail here. If this doesn't drip through, but it is, we could actually just go ahead and have this be very, very tree-like in this part right here. So I like it. Here's this one, and let's put in the leaves and see. They shouldn't leak here because we do have the extra right in that spot, and sure enough they're not. And this part here, let's do that one more time right here. Let's take that part and make sure it's not going to leak, and then we can bring this over. So it's interesting, in this area we do have the foresters in this area, so it's probably seeming like their trees are fuller and bigger. And we can say that that's because there are foresters nearby, which is even more the druid. And it's very fun. So this is going to be different, these ones here. If I see them dripping through the leaves, then we'll pull the leaves away and fix that. And here we go. And there it is. Okay. And what kind of trees? Ooh, see? This is what happens. Look at her. So we need podzol, and we need some kind of flowers. Miranda actually looking at the zelkovas and saying, yeah, they're in good shape. That's good. And let's come here and let's get podzol. From here, we've got it. Let's get flowers. I don't know. What can we do? Ooh. We could have sunflowers in here. We are going to put a dome on, although it's pretty shady for sunflowers, isn't it? I think it might be a little too shady for sunflowers, but we'll see. Let's take this and fill this in. We don't do the corner piece because they walk over it. So we're just putting it in here. I know we could put up a little guard piece there, but nah, we'll leave it like this. And this one is turning out like the others, except that I need some kind of really fun plants. And usually we do put in the baby trees in these parts. So we'll put some baby trees in. And then I think this is too, yeah, see, there's not really enough sun here. The sunflowers are going to be unhappy. I don't want to hit anything. I've got to find the hot block. I mean the hit box for this, and I do not see it. So what we'll do is we'll take away that. Ah, that worked. Okay. Yeah, we could do daisies or dandelions. D-A-N-D. We could do dandelions here. I wish there were some other that we could do. Yellow. Let's see if we can find some different yellow flowers. Ah, yes. Look, we can do these. We can do the petals. Now we're in Zelkovas. These are Zakara petals, but they look so pretty and they would work so nice here. Tulips. Let's look at tulips. Hold on. Orange tulips. Let's put tulips in the places where we don't have trees. Put the tulips there. And then let's put daisies. And we'll just go and do some. And then we'll put the Zelkova pieces right in this part, and that is going to look good. Dun, 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 dun. And so we've got that, and there we go, and this one is done. Now the question is, do we want like a bench or something? Do we want to put a bench like in some area, like if a person wanted to sit in this area, or do we just leave it for now? I think I'm going to leave it, and we're going to count this as the other end of the Zelkova apartments. Look at this.
Is there a problem?
Miranda loves these trees. She loves these trees. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mr. Villager. She comes and she is so happy to see these trees. And that is really fun. And then we have this area here. So this is pretty good. Ah, I'm glad. I'm glad. And then this is the mahogany. Now the mahogany apartment building right here, does it have a place at the end? I don't think it does. Yes. A lot of stuff is becoming... Oh. Aw. Yeah, I was asking how your story is coming along. Now see in this area here, because the mahogany is there, do we want to, not much is happening? Aw, okay. So the mahogany actually is not going to have its own forest. This is the spirit here. And these are the trees for it. And let's come down here everyone's in bed. Let's come down here for a minute and look and see. You got these, and this is the one, this is the Sakura right here, which is going to be this building. This building here, and this building is going to be Spirit Wood. And so they're the ones that are going to be done next. And they do not have, there's a Spirit Wood botanical for them. And we'll do it like that. You hunted a large cow herd, and now you don't have its meat. You don't have, oh, because you had hunted and yeah, and you yeah, sometimes if you're not that's one of those things, conservation, you know, you have to make sure that you have enough to survive. Okay, so let's come and look at one of the ones here. And then I have this one here, which is for this apartment, and it doesn't have any tree attached. And we could do witch hazel or something in this area, but because the warehouse is here and the courier and all of that, and yeah, I actually did have a lot of cows. And if you wanted, Mr. Villager, I can actually get our farmers. Let's come back here for a second. And there we go. Let's go through here. We'll look at the cow farmers for a minute. If it's a thing from a small tundra village, you heard about what seems to be a core of an ancient machine that has been dismantled long ago and nobody knows what happened to it. I see. In a tundra village somewhere, there's an ancient machine and nobody knows what happened to it. Okay. That would be an interesting investigation, but is it safe for the location? You know, it's like finding a place. Yeah, we can actually have the farmers grow some more cows specifically for you. Would you like me to do that, Mr. Villager? I can actually have some cows, some more cows. Still, nobody knows who built or took the materials away, but if it's true, it could be used to heat your entire future camp. It could be. So it's not, it's more ancient than the players who are in your place, right? It's not something that is left from players, from other players. So you're not going to be moving into a place where someone could come back or something like that. Let's come here and let's look at let's turn on the breeding. And we'll do that for a little bit. We're going to get a little bit more cows at this time, and then when Mr. Villager's ready, we can do it. How does that sound, Mr. Villager? And then we have this one. And this one we definitely don't have an idea yet of what I'm going to do with what color, what tree we're going to use here. We could take the time to do that. How much time? Nah. Let's decorate. Let's decorate. So we have green, there's blue here. This is orange. The hospital is here and it's red. I think I can fix this. Uh-oh, did you see what just happened there? Hold on. Let me get a piece of red from here. Be careful not to break the door. There's a door there. I'm gonna go this way so I go under the door. That garage piece right there is an actual door that comes down, and there's the piece for it. And then this way, I honestly don't have any idea here. This is not a level 5 yet, so we can't do anything about that. And this is being worked on right now, so we'll leave that part. The hospital is here, and that's red, and this should really be this, so we'll do this part. We'll make it this color. Let's make these go away for a second. Let's come here and let's get this piece. I need a cyan piece, and it's like maybe if you could dismiss 2 druids and send some fruit and meat, it could be good. We might be far, so it could be necessary to equip them pretty well. Meat and fruit. Perhaps even some of our cultivated food like cabbages and tomatoes, or then foraged items like fish and berries could help a lot. You wonder what our butchers with their smokers would do with this stuff. Maybe cabbage stew, yeah, maybe so. I can do that. Give me some numbers and I can do that. And druids, we have 2 young druids who are here, who are researching. They would probably find it most interesting to make a trip like that and to study and see what's going on with you. So yeah, that would actually be fine. That actually would. This is one of these things. What do I want to do? I think I'm doing it already, that we're gonna have green there and there, and we'll do it like that. Let's since you asked, let's do 2 things. Let me put these 2 away. Let me hold on to the sakura for a minute. What is a multiple of 8 times 49? What's 49? Why 49? So when you have a chest has 9 stacks of 64 in it. So if you want something, a normal chest holds 9 stacks of something. So a normal chest holds, each row is 9 stacks of 64. So you could have 3, I could send a chest of your population. Your population, 8 times 49. I suppose we could do it that way. You're only getting enough food for, yeah, I'll have to figure out. Just a second. let's come here. I'm going to put these things back in here. Those were things that we took. We'll sort that back in. What would you like? I can tell you one thing that I have a ton of that I can absolutely give you right off the bat, and that is cooked fish. How would your population feel about that? Cooked, let's see, no women seem to have rested, you know, but of course, as a part of the traditional people, our women of children are dismissed permanently to raise them and rest. Yeah. So we have 1,000 cooked cod already, and we have cooked salmon like 151. What do you think? Do you think your city would like to have the fish? We have steak, but we would have to get more for you. And so tell me about that. And then let's come back. Let's take that away. What is it? And it's cooked and ready. All you have to do is just serve it. Let's look at, you asked for cabbage? Cabbage I can give you. We have 16,000. We don't grow tomatoes, so we have to import tomatoes just like you. We don't have any of those. Need to call us a city? Your village. Okay, your village. But we definitely can give you cabbage. So tell me if you want fish or not. And then cabbage. Let me know about that. And that's you too, Jelly Bean. If you need some things, let me know, because you see how much cabbage we have. We maybe 2 of the cod and 2 of the salmon and 2 cabbage. 2, what do you mean? 2 in packs, you mean? Okay, so let's find, let's do that. Hi. Somebody stepped there. Hold on. So what we can do, let me come here. Let's get the cod first. Cooked cod, and let's find it. It's probably upstairs. Bless you. I heard that. That wasn't Ezekiel. Who was that? That was who just left. Let's look for cabbage, and here it is. So we can come here, and this is cod, and let me put these pieces away, and the sakura, the spirit wood, let me put this in here for a second. I'll remember about that. Okay, and then let's look here and see what we can have. Let's do a stack of 9. So that's a whole row. What do you think of that amount? That's 9 64s. Do you want to know how much that is? Let me come here. And 9 64s is 576 pieces. What do you think of that? You would like a chest each? Oh, that's perfect, actually. Okay, so let me get some chests together. We're going to put them over here, and these will be the chests for him. And let's get a bunch of them for a minute and put them right here. And then let's come here. Let's take this and we'll put this chest down so we can do a full chest of cod without a doubt. And there's the first set. And let's come back. Well, I'm wrong. We can do a portion. We can fill the rest with salmon, actually, and I think that'll work. Where'd I put it? I put it over here. So let's do that. Let's see if we have any raw packs or stacks. Packs. So, Mr. Villager, these are 64 in a stack, in a stack, and you now have 2 rows of 64. Wait,
yeah,
you don't have a
this seems
full
nice.
row. You have, hold on. You have almost a full row of 64. And let's put this here. I'm going to go back down and see if there's someplace else, because that seems like that's not enough. Actually need some sort of mechanical scouting equipment, like entire trucks. We have subs. We have the submarines. We'll take them to the shore, and then if you're not going to meet us, then we'll have to have the mermaids arrange for some transportation when we get to the coastline, so that from another city, if you don't have the means. Let's look at cod again. Cooked cod. And now we don't. Okay, we have salmon, and I can fill it in with salmon. I think that's going to be upstairs too, but let me just look and make sure I don't have any. Most of the refrigerators are upstairs. Happily be able. Oh, you don't have to worry about that right now. And we're back to here, and the cooked salmon is right here as well. So I'm just going to give you full stacks. I'm not giving you partials. And so we can give you 2 salmons to go, cooked salmon to go in here. But I think I'm only going to give 1. So you have right now 2 rows of cooked fish. And you were saying that you wanted something. Let me see what I can find. I can look at beets and carrots and see. And oh, thank you, Jelly. That would be wonderful. We probably, you mean that he can keep the mule. Ooh, one of the domes is done. We'll have to check and see if it's correct. So let me look at the vegetables that we have. You mentioned cabbage, Mr. Villager. Can you be honest? This thing is dismissing the mothers from work has something wrong, not only by the fact that you lose the workforce, but you think that the women are cheating it? What does that mean? What does that mean when you're raising a child? How can you be cheating? So they're raising kids, the women who are doing. And they may not all, women with unwanted children, to give them to like women with unwanted children, giving them to the unfertile ones, having children for the ones that want to. What are you talking about? Why would you have unwanted children where you are? Why would you have unwanted children, period? Because there is birth control. Ancient people had birth control. So it's only been the religions that took birth control away. But Egyptians had birth control. All sorts of ancient people had birth control. So why would they be having kids that they don't want? Especially in this world. Why? The people who came here, the Druids who came here, they came here so they could have a ton of kids, because Druids don't get a chance to have children. And so they had lots of kids. And it was fun for them. And it's one of those kinds of things. So how much cabbage would you like? I can give him cabbage. He was talking about cabbage soup. Let's find the cabbage and we'll put it in there. We can put, I think, one more row in the container. So we'll do that. Yeah, let's put a row of cabbage in here. We've got cabbage all over the place. Let's take some from here and see. But can't? That's what I think. Now it looks like we have this kind of control. Actually, I think they are selling, taking emeralds and giving away one of her newest. Taking emeralds, that's unusual. What do you mean? Why would she do that? Is she hungry? Is she trying to, what is she trying to obtain? Why would that happen? Women don't usually do that unless there's something terribly, terribly wrong. Why would she? So as a young man, you actually don't understand the connection. What happens when you're when you're carrying a child for the time period that you're carrying, and the connection, the bond that's created. And even if you were carrying that child for someone else, you still have that bond. Maybe for the money, what would the money help them do? And then trying to help each other by turning the incapables wish true. Now that I can see. If the ones who can't have children want to have children, and they are asking these other women to be surrogates, I can understand that. I can understand the desire for that, and that would be something. Mr. Villager, so this is what you have so far. Look at this chest. Can you see this chest, or are you just listening to me? In this chest is 2 rows of cooked fish and a row of cabbage. Even in your worst state, emeralds became an important part of your society? Of course. Of course. They're pretty. They're the way that you, they're the money exchange. And that's understandable that it would be important in that respect. Interesting. That's interesting. So here we go. Let's look here. So here's one chest, and let's get a second chest for a second, and we'll see. It looks good. Anything else? Yeah, let's see what else we can do. Let's double the chest and see what we can put in it. Let's see what we have. So we could have potatoes. Do you want potatoes? I thought one time you were tired of potatoes. If you want wheat, if you're going to have cows, do you need wheat for them so that you can grow some more cows and things like that? Let's see. I can't think of the foods right now. We're growing cabbage. We're growing squash. We can give you squash. Would you like some? We can absolutely give you squash. They called him Villager number 73, and he proposed dirt to be your coin. Oh, that's curious. Where were you living that he would propose for dirt to be the coin? That almost sounds like you're in an area where dirt can't be found. You'll accept the potatoes? Doesn't mean it's dismissed from others. Okay, let me see how much potatoes we have. P-O-T-A-T. Yeah, we have 8,000. We have baked potatoes, 2,000 baked potatoes. I can give you an entire chest of baked potatoes. And why don't we do that? That way they're ready to eat. Let's go up to the refrigerators. They're ready to eat, and nobody has to do anything. You think you will take wheat too, but mostly for bread. Okay, 1, 2, let me put the chests. What can I put away for right now? Let me put this away and put this here. And let's get a full stack. So that's almost a whole chest. We just need one more row of potatoes. And then if you want squash, we can give you send both, and maybe you'll plant those. Send both what? Both what? You want some raw potatoes? Let me check for a second. Let me see our potatoes. I might have to get our farmer back to work on some potatoes, but let me see how many we have. P-O-T-A-T. Oh yeah, that's not going to be a problem. Okay, so we'll send you a row of raw potatoes that you can actually grow. And so here's a stack of those. So we'll take these up and put them in your chest right here. Squash, yes. We definitely have squash. And so there's your food so far. Oh, Jelly Bean has watermelon. Aw, that's wonderful, Jelly Bean. Yay. So here's the next chest. Let me see. We can fill it with squash, and that will actually be good. We've got plenty of squash. We grow that. Jelly Bean knows that we don't grow watermelon. We have some pumpkin, but we don't grow a lot. And let's look here. We don't grow watermelon at all. Squash. SQU. And there it is. So we have 12,000, so we can give you an entire box of squash. And that'll be fun. 3 packs. Yeah, do you mean 3 chests? Or do you mean 3 rows of squash? Let me find it. I think it's upstairs. And there we go. There should be squash in here. And it is. So we can give you, if you want, we can send you 3 chests, or we're sending you 1 full chest, which is 3 rows of squash. Hold on. Because I don't know what pack means. Gonna have to speak the same language for just a minute, just to make sure that I'm giving you the right food. What just happened there? Oh, was I? No, I thought I was here, and now that says that. This is wheat, so I wasn't at that one. All right, we'll just go down and ask where it is again. Mr. Villager. Discovered some and brought some home. The watermelon, you mean? Cool. Cool. Or squash. Or was it squash that you found? Okay, we'll wait until he catches up for a minute, but let me come here and look for squash again. And here we go. And yeah, I did say that. I think I said we need to have the same definition, is what I meant. Let's go upstairs. And there we go. So let's pull some from here. And there we are. And we'll add this to here. And let's look for a second. Let me see. I'm going to read. Traded some for all the help. Trade some what? Watermelon? Or something else? Had this kind of control. It's squash. That's actually squash, butternut squash. And we have cabbage in here. And is squash okay, or do you not want it? So you were actually talking to Jelly Bean about the watermelon. Is that what it was? I think he was talking to you, Jelly Bean, when he said, unless he wants potatoes, 3 sets of potatoes. How much did we give? We gave 1 set. So that'll plant like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll plant 9 fields. The amount of potatoes that we gave you. Something different for some reason, by the way. Do you mind sending us 96 of one of your special dishes? Sure, I can do that. In exchange for fishing poles, that's true. Ma. That watermelon's gone. It's gone. They ate it. Actually, I did. It's gone. Let me see something for a minute. Special dishes. He would like a special dish of food. So let's see what we have in here. Hello guys, good morning. How are you? Let's look and see if we can find one of the special ones that we have a fair amount of. You did say you wanted wheat, right? Do you want some wheat? I'll give you some. See, the melons are there. Let me go to... Yeah, that's what always happens. They don't really eat them. Let's get some wheat for a second. And let's do an entire set. Yeah, absolutely. And let's come here and let's put down another chest right here. So we'll put a chest here and then we'll fill it with wheat. And there's, I'm going to give you the three set of wheat. So Mr. Villager, are you keeping track of how much I'm sending you? So that you can add it to your city. Okay, so there is 3 rows of wheat, 3 rows of squash, a row of raw potatoes, and 2 rows of baked potatoes, a row of cabbage, and if you want more, let me know, and then 2 rows of cooked fish. And you said something else. What did you say that you wanted?
Ugh.
And with the wheat, if you want, I can just give you seeds for the wheat. You don't have to use that wheat to make seeds. So why don't we go down and see how much seeds we have, and we'll do that. So let me see here. Hi. Okay. Seeds. And yes. So we have wheat seeds, and I can give you a row of those. Do you need beets? Do you need beet seeds? I can give you a row. I can give you a row of beet seeds, a row of wheat seeds, and I could give you some pumpkin seeds if you want. Let me know. Let's go to the wheat first, and it's right here. And here we go. So we'll put this back. See, so there's a row of wheat seeds. 1 stack of the wheat seeds is enough. 1 stack. So how many is in a stack, Mr. Villager? 64 or more than that? Because that's not a lot. Let's see if he's saying that he just wants 64. That just seems like a small amount, doesn't it? It does. I'll have to find some other place for these. Let me put them back here for right now. And I'll put them back in, sort them back in. Yes, 64. So did you see that, Mr. Villager? that we have wheat seeds. We have 6,000 wheat seeds, so we can give you as much as you want at this particular time. Oops. Oh yeah, because I put some back there. That's why it's saying that. So, 2. Okay. We'll give you 2. Do you want beet seeds? Do you think you would like to have beet seeds as well? Let's move here. We're just putting seeds in here. We have food in here. That's what you said you wanted. You wanted one of the special dishes. That's right. And we were supposed to be looking at special dishes. So let me see. 8 seeds of pumpkin and a pack of beets. Okay, so let's go to beets, seeds, and let's see if I can find them. I don't think these are beet seeds here. No. It must be upstairs. Let's look here. What are these? These are beet seeds. 1. You just want 1 stack of beet seeds? Okay, we'll do 1 stack of beet seeds, and I can't do 8 pumpkin seeds. I'll just have to give you a stack. Well, I can. I'll give you 8 pumpkin seeds. Let me find the pumpkin, and then I'll show you the restaurant food. PK, pumpkin seeds. These are going to be harder to find, but I think they're in the refrigerator upstairs, so we'll look. And they should be here, and there they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what you want? Okay. I'm looking. Jelly Bean, look at the puffers I have. So if you want puffers for breathing, for underwater breathing, that'll be fine. Let me know, because I have it done. And let me put the seeds away, and then I'll show you the restaurant food. And you can have some. If it's in the warehouse, you can definitely have it. So let's come down here. We're going to come here and look for foods, dishes that are cooked. I've got bread. I've got 813 bread, Mr. Villager. We're not using bread. And that goes for you too, Jelly Bean. We're not using bread, and I have 813. So if either of you needs bread, we have kebabs. Would you like some of the kebabs? Actually seek for that so famous machine core. I don't know. It concerns me that the core is there. We also have ramen. We don't have enough steaks at this time to share. We have some kimchi. We have pierogies. We have borscht put away. So all those dishes, I can give you the ones that are in the warehouse. Kabachi. And we have some soy sauces. It all seems pretty good. Okay, let's do that. So let's come here and let's find, we've got 9 tacos here. You have some fruit. What kind of fruit? You mean like apples? We don't have them. We have 5. Melon, jelly bean would be the better source for that. These are the melons that Jelly Bean gave me. Actually, you know something? I'm going to give them to you because Jelly Bean gave them to us as a trade, as barter, and we don't actually, we haven't actually used them. So why don't I give them to you? So we'll do that. Where are they? Hold on a second. Okay. All right. I thought that was an emergency, but it's all right. What was I supposed to be getting? Because this isn't it. Oh yes, there they are. But they're in a square. I mean, they're not cut, so I missed it. Apples we don't have. Berries, we don't have any of those. We have to import those, just like you. And so we don't have any at the time. Let me look at apples and see. We have 5, and berries. Oh, we actually have some sweet berries on. How much do you want of the sweet berries? We do have some, so I can give you those. Jelly Bean, do you need any berries? No. We have some. I think we imported some, and we still have some on hand. So we have plenty that we can give you some now, and we can import some more from our source. 3 stacks. I will give those to you. So let me look. Are they upstairs? I think they are. So we'll go up to the fridges. See if we can find. Da, 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 da. There they are. Yay! And there they are. 1, 2, 3. So we can give you those. I was surprised, actually. But we have those for making the muffins. And so we can get more from our source. You would like to have a stack of 64 sweet berries? Absolutely. Let me get a chest for Jelly Bean. I'm going to put Jelly Bean's chest right here. Yep. Whoop. And let's go back and get a stack of those. They're hard to come by, and we apparently got them in season, so we have them. By the way, you two, we have honey. We have a beekeeper, and we have plenty of honey. And I can give you guys as much honey as you would like to have. They're perfect. So yes, so you have 3 stacks of berries and the watermelon. And Jelly Bean, you have a stack of berries. You could have more if you want. And then you have 3 rows of squash, 3 rows of wheat, and you've got cooked potatoes, cooked fish, raw cabbage, and raw potatoes. If I should cultivate those, if you wish, we could provide some ideas from our people for an example of an improvised greenhouse. Well, what's interesting is the greenhouse has to be secured so that no one goes in it. And we could do a greenhouse the way we did in Prosino and in Rosa Oru for berries. but we've kind of chosen not to because we're underwater and because we have a source of berries on land that we can get. So yeah, one stack now, and you can ask for more later. Let me look at something. Let me look at, I don't have a lot of eggs, but I could. We import peas. We grow mint. So if you would like some mint, we actually grow it. And I can give you, Jelly Bean, and you, Mr. Villager, I'm going to give you some tacos while you're thinking about mint. We'll give you some tacos. I think they're upstairs. So we'll see if we can find where they are. Let's close some of these refrigerator doors. And there they are. So, oh, look at all of this. This is nice. So, Mr. Villager, I'll give you whatever you would like here. See all these different foods? Would you like the kebab? The kebabs? Would you like, we have lamb dinners and steak dinners. Maybe even the Wise Women's Village might have some to share, even. That would explain you have them. Wait a second. You said something to me up above and I missed it. And, remember the part where I said ancient peoples had this kind of control? Yes, I remember saying that. And then I got, maybe even Wise Women's Village might have some to share. Okay, kebabs, what do you see that you would like? We could do stuffed peppers if you like. Tell me what you want. What you want. We can do the tacos. Why don't we do that? Ramen. We can do this set of ramen here. And then we have chicken broth and veggie soup and kimchi. Let's see, we have stuffed pitas. And do you see anything else that you would like? We can give you a plain cheesecake. That's a dessert. That'll be sweet. And maybe that's the way they are doing it. But through equality, everyone with the responsibility of raising children. I don't know what they are doing, but maybe it's the idea. I think that comes closer to probably the thing. You want all of them? Okay, so let me see. Let me make sure. So we have ramen, chicken broth, veggie soup, pitas, we have a cheesecake, we have kebabs, and we have tacos. The pizzas, I can't give away. We don't have enough yet. And at the university, that is like crazy, the amount of pizza those kids can eat. I could give you 32. I'll give you the 32 of the mushroom pizzas, just to have. And then potato soup, we've got potatoes. I'm trying to give you some things you don't have. Pierogies would be good. And do you like quiche? Do you know what quiche is, Mr. Villager? You like that? Pizza equals brain food. It definitely does. Jelly Bean, do you see the soy sauce that we have? We're making soy sauce if you would like some. And we've got a good amount. So if you want to use that on some dishes of yours, and maybe nobody told you because you're alone, if you understand me, but you actually hope they don't dare to offer me anything. That's insane. And also, I'm not a big fan of children from my people. You're not? Oh, but they're cute. And you're not good. For now, you're good, but you promised to raid the fridge later. Okay. You hope it hasn't being referred to your big heads. Oh, I see. Okay. This is what we're going to do. This is what we can offer, and it will fit very nicely into this chest. And so we have cooked food in there, and that is all yours. So it's going to take, I've got 2 druids, and let's look at the time. I'm going to show you them. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. We're going to head to the university area for a moment, which is this way. We're going to head to the university and we'll tell you who's coming. This is going to be something they can do while they are waiting to be assigned to be peacekeepers here. This will be sort of a thing that they can do. They just got here and they're fine with making the trip. And we're going to come down here and see. So let's come to here. We're going to send explorers. We're going to send explorers. I just realized that's the whole point of them. We're going to put the food in the submarine, and we're going to use the submarine to send it out. Since we're sending some people, we're going to have the explorers in the submarine. This is Lee. This is Nicholas, Fernando, and Dylan. They're going to bring the sub, and that way they have some place to stay. And they will be off the coast, and then we'll just use an actual what do you call it? An actual transport on land, or you can meet us and do that. And let me see for a minute. I'm reading. You think Mr. Villager is saying, but you think you have seen villagers doing even more insane things before, and at least heard like one that made the entire parkour course, or then about a village that had a politic of banishing the weak, the elderly and terminally ill to the wilderness. Interesting. You almost got pale when you heard about that. And that's, yeah, if everything goes right, you'll have the food for long months and everything will be fine. That's why we're sending the sub. We're going to send the explorers because they're equipped to, they're equipped. I'm sorry, I see I'm moving. Hold on. They're equipped to deal with things, and they're prepared to deal with things. They're peacekeepers, and they will be able. I'm going to bomb. What? Somebody's interrupting. What was that? Oh, that was freaky. I don't know what just happened there. That was really weird. Wow. That was something on my computer that shouldn't have been there. It interrupted the game and actually was doing something. And if Vincentius was awake, but I'm not going to wake him for that. We'll come back and see in a minute. No, it's not. It actually said Google verifying. Okay. Guys, that's going to be it for me. So, I'm going to send Jelly Bean. They're going to have yours too. The explorers, when they are on their way to Mr. Villager's location, they can drop your things close to the land, and then your transports can pick them up. We can't take any animals. If you were talking about Mr. Villager could borrow your mules and hold on to them, we don't have land for that, so we wouldn't do that. But yeah, and then I'll see what just happened there. That was fascinating. I've never seen anything like that. And I'll explain it to Vincentius in a minute, but I don't really want to. It's too early for him. He shouldn't be awake yet. Hold on. And so here we go, people. We'll see you later, okay? Jelly Bean and Mr. Villager, thank you for being in chat, and I love having our towns, your village, Mr. Villager, and your village, Jelly Bean, your villages that you are working with and on, be able to share. We're able to share food, and you are most welcome. You are most welcome. And this is the way of the Tana that mermaids share, and then they get stuff back, and that stuff is passed on to other places when they need it. So thank you so much. And here we go. We've been listening to Drone Hands. I was going to change the music and I forgot. But we'll do it. We'll do it on Thursday. We'll change then. And thank you both for being here. And for all of you who are watching, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who watch after the stream is over, thank you. Thank you too. Enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And here we go. Bye for now, people. We've been listening to Drone Hands. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus. So bye for now. Bye for now.